So we've got a builder that we're going right now and basically doing disaster resistant homes. They're fireproof, hurricane proof. There's no metal in the rebar. It's basalt. There's no sheetrock. There's no wood for termites. Our insurance bills, we have one house that was $14,500. Right now it's $1,480. It went down at 92% cheaper because of the way it's built.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone I've been looking forward to chatting with. We have Laura and Wayne Furlong, who have been making serious moves in the real estate space. So really glad to have the both of you here today. I think the listeners are really going to take something away from how you're approaching real estate and supporting investors and their solutions. So let's dive in.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're getting into the investor-fueled rehabs on rehabbing to make it hurricane-proof, because we have a problem here in southern Florida with the hurricanes. So we've got a builder that we're going right now and basically doing disaster-resistant homes. They're fireproof, hurricane-proof. There's no metal in the rebar. It's basalt. There's no sheetrock. There's no wood for termites. Our insurance bills, we have one house that was $14,500. Right now it's $1,480. It went down at 92% cheaper because of the way it's built.
Great. Yeah. So what is your guys' main focus for those that are not familiar with you?
Laura?
So I would say that our main focus right now is providing solutions that fit with the buyer's needs in our marketplace. We not only are doing that in Southwest Florida, but we still continue to consult over in California. And California was just hit and continues to be hit with fires. And this type of building system and design is fire resistant as well, up to 240 minutes or 4 hours fire rated. So what we're attempting to do is to provide cost-effective solutions for people in the markets that are being hit heavily with
disasters, natural disasters.
Natural disasters.
And even if the house floods, there's nothing to, there's no sheetrock. You don't have to cut walls away later on. There's no wood in the any of the structure at all. So it's just what we've been looking for. We finally found the right person to do it with rock solid structures.
That's great. So yeah, what has been like the key to keeping this business running smoothly?
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Well, one of the keys is to try to find something, which we did, that just outpaces anything else. Nobody's building something like this. We have people here, they've lost their house and they put 300,000 into it to rehab. And the next hurricane, they're going to wash their house away. Our structures are not going to get washed away. That's the biggest thing. It's just, you invest money, you want to get a return, but you want to be safe. This is a safe home.
One of the things we're doing to make it appealing and to actually market and advertise the solution is we're collaborating with investors and other real estate brokerages to allow them to offer it to their clients as well. Because what you see down here in Southwest Florida, and you see this over in Southern California too, are a bunch of vacant lots. Because once a house burns down, right, they come in and they do the demolition, and then you've got to rebuild the structure. So we're actually offering something a little bit more unique to our investors and to our buyers. I actually have become an expert in the permitting process as well. So what I can do is now I can go in and I can offer my services to the investor who's building maybe a new home or doing a very extensive renovation on a property. And I can advise them on, hey, you've got to go get a permit from either the county, the city, the jurisdiction that that house or that structure requires that information from. And by the way, Mr. Investor, have you thought about rebuilding a property that is going to last a lifetime versus, going and building with what we like to affectionately call toothpicks or even concrete block structures, because those crumble and the steel rebar that they use in them actually contorts. It actually rusts and it spirals. So I would say that's a positive challenge, but it is a challenge because people need to be educated on this type of building system. The other thing we're doing is we are meeting with architects. We're meeting with some of the renowned architects in both Canada and the United States that are doing new age things. They're not like NIH, right? So they're not just like focusing on, it's always been done this way, we're going to just continue to do it this way, too bad, whatever. We're going out and we're starting to collaborate with guys that see it, that understand the difference that needs to be had in the construction industry right now.
Why would you build a house that you've got to be worried when you're in Monaco or in Egypt or whatever, and there's a hurricane coming or there's a fire coming? With our house, you just shut the blinds up and you go. Did you see that house that was a famous one in the Palisades? Everything was absolutely wiped out except one concrete house that was done in the same kind of a system, and it was the only one standing.
It was a similar system. It did not. It actually did have some faults, but it at least was still standing, and there was minimum amount of structural damage that had happened to that structure. And so that's what we're proposing to people is, hey, take a look at this. And the only other challenge that we kind of come up against is that we can build these houses with curves, and we do quite frequently because of the aerodynamics of the house with the wind.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
The only problem with that is people love them, and those are a little more costly because they do require more materials and they do require more specialty finishes and construction. But so they're a little bit more expensive. And but we tell people we have options that are not. We have options that are cost competitive to your standard stick-built or CBS structured homes.
It just doesn't make sense. Like all the people on Sanibel and the barrier islands here, they've lost their house. They got flooded 12, 15 feet. And they think elevating their house up in the air, a 30, 40-year-old house, and they're elevating it now 10 or 15 feet. That's not the way to do it. It's going to come back again. There's going to be another hurricane coming. This is the way to go.
The other thing that I need to point out as well is as we come into a more distressed market again, and investors are out there and they're making offers to purchase these homes, and they're coming well below maybe market value, or they want to do pennies on the dollar and things like that. One of the things that we always advise our investors to do that we represent is you've got to do a comprehensive title search on these properties and make sure that, number one, that you're actually buying a house from the right person, the person that actually owns the property. But number two, always take a look at the lien situation, because with the destruction comes insurance payouts, and there's a lot of liens on these properties. And sometimes when they do a title search, they don't do it extensively, and you could be in for hundreds of thousands of dollars of liens on these properties.
That's why we use two title companies that don't make mistakes. We've been really lucky like that.
Right.
Fortunate.
We use well-known, title companies that have been in the business for 40 plus years and really understand the problems that you could come into.
Because when we were doing fence jumping in California at the courthouse stairs, we had a title company on standby at 7 o'clock in the morning that would pull title and tell us if there was any liens against it.
It's called scrubbing the title.
They would scrub it.
And so we would make them scrub it. And we even had situations in that, one or two, in a very long, maybe thousands of homes, but one or two came back and we thought they were scrubbed, but there was a tax lien on them. And so you're not going to make the return that you expect to make if there's a mistake like that on a property. So you really need to be with a group of people that really knows what they're doing. That's what our value is,
Yeah, absolutely. So what is like the big goal for your business?
We would love to scale. I think that the biggest goal that we have is to scale and get the word out there that there are partnership teams. There are teams like mine and Wayne's. The name of our team is Trifecta Home Group, powered by LPT Realty. And, we're out here and we're willing to educate our clients and educate investors and work with them and even help train them, to get their money out on the street.
And Ken from Rock Solid Structures, he even does license agreements where he'll teach you how to build under his program, and he will send you the proprietary ingredients that go up to make, because it's not just ordinary contract. It has a lot of secret sauce in it. It's like KFC.
Right. So if you're an investor builder on your own, that brings about a whole host of other issues, especially when you get into permitting and when you get into building your own structures or renovating your own structures. So one of the things that we'd love to do is to certify these contractor groups and building groups and allow them to use our materials and start getting.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
The building system out in the world, not just nationally or, in North America. We actually, it's our vision to see this in other areas that have the same like natural disasters, fires.
It's like build it once, build it right. You don't have to worry about any kind of natural disasters coming. If a fire's coming, there's no wood in it. You don't have to worry. If it's a 250 mile an hour wind coming from a category 5, I'm not saying you don't have to worry, but you really don't have to worry. It's like a bank vault. We don't have typical roofs. We don't have apex roofs. It's pretty much a flat roof.
It's a flat roof, and the beautiful thing about it is on the luxury homes, the flat roof also serves as an outdoor living area in and of itself.
With a pool or a Florida room or
so
grill.
Down here in Southwest Florida, we have creatures, we have bugs, we have mosquitoes, we have no-see-ums, you name it, tropical area. If you get the pools up above the structure, up above like the second and third floor, it greatly minimizes, if not gets completely rid of the little pests. In California, it's also a very nice thing to have it up on the roof because the views and some of the wind and some of the, not so savory air layer is lower. So you can basically just enjoy your living area upstairs.
And we do projects everywhere. I mean, we're in California right now. We're in Tennessee, Sarasota. We've got 3 projects going. We're doing okay. We just need to get the word out there more.
Yeah, amazing. And are you what kind of networking efforts and relationships are you hoping to build in order to support your business?
Well, we're going to architects and realtors and telling them what we're doing and how we're doing it. And, getting the word out there. When we go to architects, we've heard of this system. And then when they look at it, they say, why doesn't everybody do this?
Yeah. So what we're doing is Wayne and I in particular are helping Ken head up the real estate division of LPT Rock Solid Structures. And then we're going out and we're actually networking with our broker connections and our top producing colleagues in these disaster-ridden areas where they have a lot of either vacant lot listings or they have clients that come in and say, I need a new home. I've got to go get a different home. I don't even know what to do with my destroyed home on the beach. And we're coming in with a solution for them saying, well, here's your solution. Your insurance company is paying you out, like Wayne said, $300,000 to $600,000 or whatever they're going to pay you for that. We just basically tell them, hey, we can probably build you a house, pending permits, of course, within about a 10-month, conservative time frame.
From permitting, yeah.
From permitting. And, in the meantime, we help them find maybe a long-term or mid-term rental property. We use, resources like our multiple listing service. We also help them property manage. If they've got their own condominiums or things like that, either they move into them or we help rent those out, for people that have been displaced from a storm or a fire or something of that nature.
Yeah, we just try to find another niche, and this is a good niche for us right now. It's just getting the word out there.
And how are you pairing this with investors? Like, how is that relationship working?
Well, just show them. I mean, if you tell anybody, hey, how much is your insurance? It's $14,000 a year. Well, we can get it down to about $1,400. You got an instant audience. They'll listen to you. If you tell them it's 280 mile an hour wind resistant, which is over a Cat 5, if it's over a Cat 5, there's nothing left anyway. There's no concrete, and nothing stands at Cat 5. But if there's a fire going to roll through, this is the answer. It's fireproof. There's nothing combustible in the whole damn house.
And so, you asked specifically for investors. We work with a lot of investors that are coming in and making offers right now. We just had a phone conversation with somebody about a couple of our Fearless Leaders' homes, his homes that he renovated and made, with the rock solid structures, walls and floors and whatnot. And we're telling investors that, hey, if you're doing renovations on your own homes in these areas and you're going to not fix and flip, but you're going to fix and hold, because a lot of them right now with the interest rate are fixing and holding, you are better suited to do it this way, because these are what's the word? Penetrable. I mean, they're like tanks, right? So when you have short-term rentals, you have people coming through those houses, destroying those houses because they don't treat those homes the way they would treat their own home. We all know that.
We don't have like stuff like carpet. We have concrete floors that are like epoxy, and it looks like marble. It looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Countertops, everything.
If somebody brings little kids to the home and they take a pencil, or you can take a quarter and they start drawing on these walls, all you have to do is take a moist rag and wipe it down with water. You don't need any cleaning agents or anything. It literally wipes right off. So it's almost like magic eraser. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. Sounds like you guys have created something super valuable and unique. So thank you for that. And yeah, before we wrap up here, if someone wants to reach out, connect, collaborate, learn more from you, where is the best place for them to find you?
They can actually text me or call me directly. I can be reached at 951-691-6647, or they can call the direct line for Rock Solid Structures. That will get me too. That's 239-977-1777. And if they want to reach Wayne, they can reach Wayne at
941-999-0772. Email is exitsocal@aol.com. When I left California, it was exiting Southern California to get out of there. So we're ready. If anybody's interested in learning how to do it, if they're a contractor and they want to know the system, give us a call. We'll give you a demonstration. Bring your 45 gun and see if it'll go through it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your time and your story.
Thank
you for being here.
Thank
you. And for those of you that are tuning in, if you got value from this episode, make sure you've subscribed. We have more conversations coming soon with operators just like Laura and Wayne who are building real businesses. And we'll see you all on the next episode.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.